Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the King Rivers and Hills submod. This is a continuation of the previous House Bolton playthrough that I've uploaded. What's it doing is, well, I think the best way to explain this would be to show you the family tree and give you an overhaul on what's happened. So, to start with, the previous Stark regime that controlled the north, now in control of House Greystark, began with the rebellion of the Boltons of the Dreadfort and the Snow Crown. Domeric Bolton here, who's recently died in a battle about 30 years ago in game, so quite a few turns ago. This is quite a few turns ahead when the Greystarks have mustered their men, and we'll get to that in a second. Long story short, the Bolton's son and only heir died in single combat with the Prince of Winterfell. Domeric killed the prince's father, and in return the prince went to kill his son. After that, Domeric went to avenge his son and killed the only Stark left in Winterfell. After that, it was just a mop-up operation. So, with his son already dead and only one daughter left to live on the Bolton name, Domeric mustered his forces along with Greystark, who attacked from the Wolf's Den, which is going to be called White Harbour in the future, and Nimmo Cain, that general area. He attacked Winterfell and eventually went, and I believe he died in the battle inside Winterfell or just on the outside. Either way, with his death, the kingship of the North and the succession went to Ethan Greystark, whose father was Torrhen Greystark, who brought his family into the Bolton Rebellion on the side of Bolton, who was using the Greystarks as leverage, if you will, to claim the kingship of North, because his grandmother, I believe, or his mother, was a Greystark. So he was using that bloodline to say that he could be king. He was very charismatic and pretty much had the right to bring over whatever lords he wanted to his side. So, with the Bolton dead and the only heir to his line left a woman, Greystark seized the opportunity that his father was too cowardly to take and claimed the North for himself. He currently has two sons. He made a power mover by marrying into House Mud of the Riverlands. Currently the only other house in Westeros that still follows the old gods. They have a common enemy, the Andals. So, he only had one other sibling, which was Geraldine Greystark, which was his sister. He recently married Magna. Being kind of old, and we just wanted to marry her off quickly to get bloodline going kind of thing. He currently has two sons, one of almost of age and one is only 2 years old. Now, before Bolton died and Domeric fell to the Starks, and before the rebellion and all that kind of stuff was finished, he managed to sire two sons, one of them who is 40 years old currently and 33. By that time, Greystark had already officially married into House Mud, secured the alliances in the north, and claimed the north for himself. The Boltons could do nothing about it. They were sent back to the Dreadfort and complacent enough for now, at the very least, to let Greystark control the north. Bolton had one daughter who we've married off to Rodwell Flint, who was a very prominent general in the rebellions. After that, he had four daughters. No male heirs to continue the Bolton line through Domeric directly. One of their daughters had recently married into a Carstark, one of the last members of Carstark, and he was granted Lord of the Carhold, who is actually a offcut of House, is a candidate branch of House Stark. Kind of in the same way that House Greystark is. So a possible threat for the control of the North soon. But anyway, that's the backstory to what's currently going on. The Greystarks have seized control of the North. They've marched south towards the Riverlands and House Mud, their new allies, with their king currently married to a Mud princess. So, we split them off at the Twins. We've got Bolton and Roswell members marching on the outskirts of the Vale, with the king, Ethan Greystark, Donald Carstark, Magna, and Roger here, Roger's, I have no idea who he's married to. I think he's, I don't know. I think he may be just a general or something. I can't exactly remember. Although he may be married, he's somehow tied to the Roswell family, Roswell family. But never mind. We'll
Yes, we will engage them honorably, my lord. Without question, yes, lord.
marching with what forces we can. We'll
Move out, noble lord. With God's
won't use
blessing.
Domric to do that. We'll just use
Yes, lord. Yes, my lord. This is where we
Roger to take Raven Tree, and we'll march with these forces around the coast onto the Westerlands. And with Bolton,
Yes,
and these guys over here, Bolton can go around this side of the Vale.
my lord.
I do believe the Barons of the Vale are... Ah, no, we are actually allied with House Aaron. So Bolton can turn around and come down here in a moment as well. Just going to make sure of something for a second that I should have done before we did all this. Yeah, music off. Speech can be up a bit. I did change it around earlier, so it should be okay. And just make sure we're not skipping AI movement. No, good. I don't know why. I change that occasionally and I forget that I changed it. Yeah, we're heading into that. A hugely giant amount of Ironborn that are just sitting on the coast right now. But the goal here is help House Mud and deal with the Andals. Other than House Aaron, who I can't remember for some reason we allied with them. I think it would be
An
just
honor
been a
to
better
serve.
idea to have a ally in the south rather than no ally.
As you will, my lord. We march to battle.
Nice and easy win. We got 2,000 guys versus their 800, so there's little point in me doing that.
Show little mercy. You deserve none. We march through your enemy's streets. Victory!
The Raven Tree already has the first men religion in there, I believe. Move Bolton back down the road here.
Someone to see? Not you. Who do I face? Men.
And we'll head these two towards the Storm Kings. With a weakened Ironborn unit there, we can attack them and take them out easily. House Mud are far from defenseless though. They should be able to help us quite a bit in this war. But if we take the coastline and move on the Westerlands from that way, I think it would be a better idea if we move Bolton and Roswell's two armies over from Harrenhal and attack from the Golden Tooth.
Let me strike, my lord. Yes. Who do I face? Approaching, my lord. Your orders, noble one. With honor. We march.
I'll bring Ethan that way and send Roger here.
In thy enemy, lord. Orders. Very good, my lord. Yes, lord. Yes. An honor to serve. We will engage them honorably, my lord. Blessed lord, we thank you for...
We'll send Roger here to deal with these guys, who is currently the prince. What member of family is he from? Aha! Who are still control the Iron Islands, I see.
Your orders, noble one. Yes,
We'll send Greystark further up, and we'll deal with the prince,
my lord. Should we
who has some decent men and catapults. I hate catapults. At the very least, we have plenty of cavalry to deal with these guys. But we'll march around the coast, take the Iron Islands when we can. That will get rid of the Ironborn threat. Hopefully they won't attack from Deepwater Moat, and I'm not quite sure if we control that or not in the north. Hopefully we do, because that's like a backdoor entry to kick my ass if they wanted to. No, great, we're on a dodgy looking cliff. I hate this map. Okay. We will group all of our infantry together. Just leave him there. Actually, if we group the main cavalry just up with the general like this, we can use the outriders to go fuck up their archers and other shit that they're going to be throwing at me. There's one thing that's really irritating when you're recording this. With the rivers and hills thing, I can use the W, A, S, and D keys to move around. But with all the other ones, I have to use the arrow keys, and I've been going back and forward from quite a lot recently in the recordings. Gets quite confusing. There you go. Leave those guys there. These guys can just go behind them there. Turn off skirmish mode. Put these dudes there. And those guys can just run around there. I'm going to use them to attack the catapults and deal with any forces that we have. Because the amount of stuff that I've lost to catapults in the past, just like a couple of unlucky shots, your general dies and then everything goes to hell. There you go. We'll just get these guys into position. And they're already shooting catapults at me, so we'll just move them up quickly. I do hate the catapults. I never use them myself because I never get around to building any of them, but holy crap. If those things actually get a nice shot on me, I'm screwed. Which is why I'm actually quite happy that they're focused on my infantry rather than my cavalry or anything like that. Stupid. Come on, get them in there. I just want you guys to kill these catapults. Why are you the only one that's running? Send my other cavalry. Now, my personal experience playing as the Ironborn, best thing to do is to scare the shit out of them with your cavalry. You know, unless your cavalry sucks. And they rout. Like little bitches. Please get in there before they all rout. And my entire plan goes to hell because my units suck. Come on, get in there. Fuck the general, we didn't have time for that. Now if I could just kill their bodyguard over here. Okay, if we can get these guys off guard mode. said run, not slowly walk away from the enemy. Ah, they're routing, not coming to attack me. That's good.
Only half the enemy force remains.
When we kill that general, they'll all run like hell. It's only because it's their prince that they're sitting around us for as long as they are. If they didn't have any general, they'd be running for the hills by now. And there goes their general. They should all run for it now. It's the Ironborn for you.
The enemy flees the battle. Run down those worthless peasants.
Cut down as many of them as I can. Which is like two guys over here. But that's their prince dead at the very least. The Ironborn can be like formidable fighters when they've got a good general leading them, but without a general they're just... One good cavalry charge can just set them all off running like hell. Real cheerful fellows, the Ironborn. Take your pleasure from the women tonight! Tomorrow we offer them to the Drowned God. I'm pretty sure that he doesn't sound like that. That would be like one really weird-ass Ironborn name. It's, voice, but still. Really cheerful guys.
Victory! Name thy enemy, Lord. Yes, Lord. Noble Lord.
Yeah, we move these guys around, and then Bolton gets over here. Then we can move on the Westerlands. As long as this doesn't happen. And huge Ironborn forces doesn't show up out of nowhere. I'm assuming that House Mud can deal with the Storm Kings easily enough. I shouldn't have to babysit them too much. Another male heir to the Greystark throne. Okay, who are they currently at war with? The Ironborn, the Storm Kings, and the Lannisters. See, the Ironborn do have some pretty decent units,
Your orders, noble one.
all things considering.
Let me strike, my lord. Men, we march. Noble lord. Of course, my lord. Name thy enemy, lord. Approaching, my lord. Who do I face? Yes, marching.
I may send Bolton over here to check out what's going on
Noble lord.
over here, because I'm pretty sure House Mud controls a good portion of the Crown Lands now.
Your orders, noble one.
But we'll take control of Stark and attack Good Brother.
God will be with us, men. To battle.
I do not like that. We don't have any cavalry. They don't have any catapults. Now, do we go for the fairer match, or do we go for the harder one? Screw it, we'll go big.
God will help the faithful prevail. We attack!
Let's wait for clearer weather a bit. I never asked if that weight thing does any strategic value other than just no fog. This fog is really annoying. Now, we actually do have one unit of decent archers. If we group Magnar and Stark together, you can take the left flank and the right flank. A second, there should be game options, restrict hammer. There you go. That's all for other sub mods that I've got, but not on this one apparently. Okay, if I could manage to get my men over there. Okay. Now if I get my army over there in time, without them attacking me. That's the plan, anyway. Then I can set up, slowly move towards them, and hopefully they'll move out of the damn forest. I hate fighting in the forests. Why are they walking? Go over here, we have all day. If we can get them in line, make their archers pull back, and then we'll make them charge once we're in position. Get two generals both sides. And we can just make them come to us if we deal with their archers a little bit.
Battle is in our favor. If we remain true
Don't.
and wholehearted,
Let's not stand around all day.
will be ours.
You get past there. What are you doing? Charge the archers, douchebag. I hate the AI in this game sometimes. Go on! Charge! See if I can't kill him in one strike. Ready? Kadoosh! We don't want to stay up. We don't want to stand around and attack him though. Preferably not having my general just smack bang in the middle of the fucking douchebag. Come on. The idea is hit and run tactics, not let's get my ass kicked tactics. Screw it, now think about it. We may as well keep these guys busy a bit with my infantry. Okay, if we can group together these guys that aren't actually doing anything. By doing anything, I mean attacking in that force. And group together them. Now we move those guys to flank around the left, and then these guys to flank around the right. Keep doing what I'm doing with my general. Where did I leave that cavalry unit? Just there, so if we move him around that way, and then just keep up the hit and run. Kudush. We should have these guys over here.
In our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
It's kind of hard controlling all these guys at the same time. Ah. Uh-oh. Get out of there. Pull back. You are surrounded. Get the f out of there. There you go. Now we just keep doing this, sending my generals in and out and shit like that. Should eventually scare the shit out of them enough from the run, especially if we eventually kill their general.
The enemy are badly blood. The enemy have brought up more men. They hope to make up in numbers what they lack in bravery.
Then Kudush. Okay, not so much Kudush as oh crap. Look, more Ironborn.
The Lord above is kind.
Okay, thank God, perfect timing. Their general was dead. Quickly, I can pause the game
Now he can rest.
and see if we can actually get some guys in position before we all die. Run. 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 You. Come over here. You can stand there and rain down fire. Where the fuck is this guy at? Alright, yeah, he's right there in the thing. Where he's supposed to be. You run, we don't have all day.
The enemy flees the battle. Run down those.
No, it's going perfectly well. You get the fuck out of there. We don't need you going batshit somewhere else. Okay, where's my reinforcements when you need it? think my guys are just a tad bit exhausted by now. Come on, take that opening, take that opening, take that opening. What the fuck are you doing? Stop stopping. Get in there. Hey, here's my reinforcements. Taking its sweet fucking time as usual. Okay, may as well use my cavalry. For what it's worth. I mean, they've pretty much done it without the cavalry, to be honest, but... Pretty sure that's all of them, innit? Yep, there you go. There's one in the game.
This is a
Nice and easy.
clear victory that goes to only men of great virtue and valor.
Well, I say nice and easy, we took quite a few casualties, but at the very least we killed yet another one of their generals and their armies, so they can't have too much more left. The Ironborn don't exactly control a lot of places, but they do have quite a nice trading coming from the Iron Islands and all that. Oh, looky. Ransom.
God has granted his people this victory. Noble lord, we march. Let me strike, my lord.
Okay, I stand mistaken. They do have quite a few... I guess they've had quite a long time to build up their forces.
Yes, lord. Name thy enemy, lord.
We will end the turn, see what happens. You can't do enough of a fight yet, anyway. They brought up a general as well to leave that little army that they've got. Not quite sure what Mud's doing. I'm hoping they're doing something.
Command me. An honor to serve. Yes.
They've already taken the golden tooth.
Of course, my lord. Name thy enemy, lord. Approaching, my lord.
I'll take Bolton and go around this way and
I'll be here, my lord.
head in this direction. It seems to be where most of the Mud forces are heading. Actually, a member of the Hoa family now attacking me. Shit commanding skills though. And there's another guy in there, so it's got another full army. Yeesh.
Your orders, noble
Okay guys, we'll end it here. It's been about 30 minutes, so that's all for now. Annotation, top right hand side. I will see you there. Soul out.